Welcome to the So You Missed Church podcast. We are happy to have you here with us today. Happy Monday to you. This is Clint Daly, and I'm hoping that if you missed church this week, or maybe you just couldn't go, or maybe you just didn't go and you really didn't miss it that much, that we can still help you get your week started in a positive way. Okay, I am going to give you some bad news this week, and I apologize in advance. Today is September 22nd. We are now just 94 days away from Christmas. I know I said I was sorry. But do you ever think about an upcoming season or an upcoming event and you just get filled with dread? You know, I remember when I was a teenager, I lost my grandma, and I was very close with my grandma. She lived next door to us my entire life. And when we lost her, it was more like losing a parent than just a typical grandparent. We literally saw her every day, and we lost her somewhat suddenly, and it was in the month of December, and it was a very difficult holiday season, to say the least. And I remember the next year kind of dreading it. Well, maybe you felt that dread. Maybe you dread the holidays that are coming. Maybe you dread a certain season. We are now officially getting into fall. The seasons are changing, the temperatures are changing, the leaves are changing, but that is a sign of fall and winter coming, and maybe you aren't looking forward to that. Or even worse, maybe you just dread what might come tomorrow. God is a God of order, and God created this life to have certain cycles. In fact, we have cycles every single day. And you know, when you stop and you think about it, it is kind of weird. Like if you were an alien and you just watched us human beings, you'd be like, so they do stuff for 12 to 16 hours, and then they lay down and they kind of recharge like a cell phone, and then they get up and start over again. But when we look to the book of Ecclesiastes, this is by design. In chapter 3, it says, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. You see, God created these cycles. Time works in a circle. And so we have spring, and then we have summer, and then we have fall, and then we have winter. We have cycles of the moon. We have day, we have night. They recur over and over and over. But here is what I really want to stress to you today. We don't need to dread these things because we get a new beginning. Today is the first day of fall. It is a new fall. The holiday season is coming. It is a new holiday season. This is a new day. And with these cycles, we get an opportunity to make them better. We can be renewed. And the way that things went last year, or last Thanksgiving, or last summer, or even yesterday, we can improve upon them. We can do something different this time. And we can do something different this year, or do something different today. You know, for so many cultures, the calendars were actually based on the moon. And so the new moon signified the new month. Of course, when you look for a new moon, you don't see it. It's dark. The new month would be declared when the sky was darkest. And the tradition was that you have faith that that light is going to grow. Hey, maybe right now, going into fall, maybe right now going into the holidays, maybe right now just getting up, you're feeling a time of darkness. Maybe you are dreading a time of year that feels very dark to you. Maybe you've had a loss. Maybe you've had a tragedy. I encourage you this week that while it might be dark right now, or you are dreading that coming darkness, that light will grow. And no, it won't be exactly the same because life does change. You know, there's an old saying that if you want to see something new, take the same walk you took yesterday. Life only looks the same to the people that aren't looking. Today is new. Tomorrow will be new. Next week will be new. This fall season will be new, and the coming holidays will be new as well. We get an opportunity to try to make things better every year, every season, every week, and every day. If you don't like the way that yesterday went, you get a chance to try to be better today, because the day will be renewed, and likewise, we as people can be renewed. Hey, be grateful for each of these seasons. Be grateful for each of these days. Don't dread them. If you didn't like them last year, make them better. Hey, remember, you can always contact us at youmisschurch@gmail.com. Feel free to reach out to us. We'd love to hear what you have to say. You can also follow us on Facebook or X at YouMissChurch, and you can subscribe to the podcast anywhere podcasts are hosted, or just go over to YouTube. You can find us over there. Hey, I wish you all a very happy Monday, and I hope that you have a great week.